What's up, Cowboy Nation? Got the closest thing to a football game we had in 5 months. Before we get started, as always, hit that sub, hit that notification bell on YouTube. If you haven't already, get notifications when I drop a video or go live. If you're on Spotify and you can't see the scroll bar down here, you can follow me on Dallas Cowboys U1 on X. You can find me on my Facebook Dallas Cowboys chat, this little group I started last year. It's really, really small. I'm trying to grow it a little bit, but not too much. More people start getting in there, more activity there will be in there. No dipshits allowed. So take that for what you will. Hit that like or dislike. Almost forgot what the fuck I was saying. Hit that like or dislike. Leave a comment. Share this video. I never talked about that, but share the video. Share it to your friends, share it to your family, share it on Facebook groups, fucking Reddit, X, I don't care, just share it. But leave a comment, good or bad, hit that like or dislike, either one. But yeah, as far as the scrimmage goes, man, yeah, it's only 15-second clips, and I'm not there, most of us ain't there. So there's not a lot you can take out of it, but there's always something. I said today on X, you can take for me anyways, I take more out of a padded practice than I do a non-padded practice. And I take more out of a padded practice versus another team than I do versus your own team. And I take more out of an actual preseason game than I do all the others. But everything you could take something out of. You just can't, don't make players all pros out of these little scrimmages. Don't make them bust out of these scrimmages. Don't make Super Bowl champs or doom and gloom out of the, practices. But you can take something out of it. As far as the offense goes, like I said, I thought they all looked solid. The big boys were the big boys. Dak was Dak. Cooks was Cooks. Fergie was Fergie. I couldn't really tell too much about the O-line just because of the distance of the film, people recording it. But I haven't heard nothing bad, although I haven't really studied up on it and listened to a lot of people's opinions on it since then. I've been busy today. My car window got busted out by somebody mowing and threw a fucking stick into my window. So that was an ordeal today. But yeah, I haven't really kept up with it too much as far as people's opinions on it. But I haven't seen nothing bad. And if it's the Cowboys, if something was really fucking bad, it'd been all over the news already, all over X. The wide receiver position, I love Billy Johnson. I just call him Billy Johnson because I'm 50. And if people 50 would remember Billy White Shoes Johnson, that played for the Oilers, did the chicken dance, the funky chicken dance. It was my favorite dance when I used to score touchdowns in the yard. That was my dance I did, which that's a whole nother subject. But anyways, but I do hope he does. I do hope he even knows who he is and does that dance if he scores a touchdown in preseason or even better in the fucking regular season. Because I do think he has a shot at making this team. I'll do my 53 prediction. I can't do it after, a little less than 3 weeks of camp. Haven't had a fucking preseason game yet. I want to at least get one preseason game in before I start making them predictions, because they would have changed dramatically by now. Jalen Cropper, I was impressed with him last year coming out. Was glad we got him last year. Thought he actually had a great chance to make the team last year, but didn't quite work out. But looks like he's showing off and, doing some good things. So hopefully, that will keep working. I'm really excited about I know a lot of people that y'all don't like preseason games. I love preseason games. But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else on the offense. Dak. Dak looks sharp, but I'm a Dak fan, so this is not knocking Dak's arm. I'm happy with his arm. I'm happy with his accuracy. I'm happy with his football IQ. I think he's a top 10 quarterback. I've said many times, if you don't think he's top 10 quarterback, I want you to fucking have a discussion with you about that. We can discuss where he belongs in the top 10, but I'm not discussing if you have him out of top 10. I actually have him top 5 to 7. but his arm this year looks a little bit more. He has a little bit more zip on it. Seems like. Like I said, leave a comment if you don't agree. Unless you're a fucking deckhater, don't leave a comment. But other than that, it looks like he has a little bit more zip. Maybe I'm just seeing it wrong. I seen somebody else say it too. It looks like he's firing it in there with a little bit more oomph on it this year, which is a good thing, not a bad thing. Again, it's not that he had a bad arm to begin with. It just looks like he has a little bit more zip on it this year. As far as the defense goes, again, from what I can see, wow, sorry about that. For as my defense goes, from what I saw, look, the Rams' own line was banged up. I read that going into the scrimmage that they was kind of banged up when I was trying to figure out what the Rams were and how the scrimmage was going to go and shit. I saw their own line was banged up. They have 3 starters out or at least hurt in their week to week. So I put that context in it. But at the end of the day, you face who you face. So if Mozzie's facing them guys and he's dominating them, that's what the fuck he should do. So I'll give credit where credit's due. He looked good. I was impressed with how he looked. I don't give a shit who he's facing. Maybe he'll change. They're still playing more football to be played before we get to the regular season. Maybe when he goes up against a stronger offensive line, more quality offensive line, maybe he won't look as good. And we'll see. But I can only go off. I'm giving you my reaction to this scrimmage against these fucking players, and he looked good. And so that's all I can go off right now. D-Law was D-Law, Micah was Micah, shit like that. Carson, I think he should be cornerback 4. I think Nashawn Wright is taking snaps when Diggs ain't in there because of his injury. I think Carson should be that guy. And I look for after this game to him to start next week when coming off that game, him to be cornerback 4. That's how much faith I got in him. He looked good today. Trying to think anybody else on the defense side of the ball. Like I said, it's fucking football. So 15 seconds clips to me is fucking great, especially considering I haven't watched football in 5 months. We haven't got anything close to football, so that's cool. Appreciate the people who record this stuff for us and post it and shit like that. Wish I could be there. Not really, because I ain't fucking driving to fucking California. Or I don't fly, so I'm damn sure ain't flying. But I ain't going to California to watch training camp. But if they ever had it at Texas, again, bring it back to Texas, I'll definitely go. I mean, when it was in San Antonio a couple times. But yeah, no, man, it's overall, I wasn't overly impressed because it is a scrimmage, a joint practice, whatever the fuck they call it. But from what I can get out of it, I was not disappointed. I thought overall they looked sharp. I wish I could have saw the defense more. I wish I could have saw more from the defense. But when I say saw more, I mean more clips. Not they didn't do good. I wanted to see more out of them. I meant just see more clips of them. But at the end of the day, like I said, it is a joint practice where you can't hit the quarterback. You can't tackle. So there's limitations on it. So you can only so much you can see. That's why I'm ready for a preseason game. I love preseason games, not for the vets, because the vets, a lot of them don't play, which as they should not play. But I want to see Carson in a real game. I want to see Motzi in a game, where you can hit the quarterback, where you can rush balls to the wall and not have to worry about, getting too close to the quarterback. I want to see our offensive line, the ones that is going to get to play, how they're going to look. I want to see our wide receivers. I want to see all that. I want to see Trey Lance. So yeah, no, I'm excited for the game coming up on Sunday. But yeah, that's about it, man. As far as that, I'm going to drop another video about all this Lamb shit contract and what Jerry said. I think there's a big overreaction to that. I'm not even going to try to defend Jerry, but anyways, I'll drop that other video. That overall, it was a big overreaction in my opinion. But I was one of them that overreacted at first until I saw the whole question and the whole answer. Then I'm like, well, that wasn't that fucking bad. But I'll drop that video. Y'all can check that out too. But yeah, like I said, you can follow me all the places on the scroll bar. If you are listening on Spotify, then Dallas Cowboys U1 on X, Facebook group, Dallas Cowboys chat. YouTube at Establish the Pass. Anyways, either way, share this as much as you can share it. Hit that like or dislike. Leave a comment, good or bad. I appreciate y'all, man. And we're only about 29 days away, something like that. We're almost there. Anyways, y'all enjoy. Y'all have a good time.
I've no more fucks to give.